Okay, well, Paul, thanks for speaking to us. 2 undefeated at Shrewsbury in your latest run out. What did you make of that 90 minutes?
There's some really good things. I wasn't as pleased with, but we had to use this game. The next 2 will be completely different, hopefully. But we had to use this game to add all the minutes up, really. So look, it wasn't ideal to play with 2 and Tom as a 10 and 2 strikers. So obviously we're a bit all out, really. So we've got to get cut up a bit down the middle. But I didn't mind it. I wanted the defenders to defend. So that's on me. So it is what it is. It's a pre-season game. There were good bits. There were. I thought David settled into the team really well. Obviously, I'm pleased for Conor to get a goal, but I thought Corey Blackett done really well. That's a real death shift playing as a wing back. So there were some good things. I just didn't think we had enough character on the ball as I would like, I think. So that was my one disappointment. And then I thought the game was going to go in our favour, really. And then we conceded a sloppy goal and got a bit out physicaled. I thought it was a foul, but I'll watch it back. So that was hugely disappointing. And then again, we had some really good moments. We've suddenly turned into like a counter-attacking team, but without anything at the end of it. So I did feel like we had some good moments. I thought Tomo came on, done really well. Kenzo was trying to play forward, and look, these players are going to make mistakes. That's absolutely fine. They're not going to be faultless, but I just wanted a bit more character, really. But generally speaking, I come away from here like no injuries. Squad's a little bit fitter. I've told them obviously what the feedback from the game, and I watch it back. But thank you for the fans who kindly come. But I didn't feel like we gave them enough for their money, really. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but then I'm pretty pleased on certain things.
So in terms of the good things that you can take away from today, having not watched it back clearly yet, what are your main takeaways in terms of those positives that you feel you can build on?
Well, I thought there was times when the connective play was quite good, and at times, even first half, if we'd have just picked the right pass, we were in so many times, but we just didn't. So that's a good educational tool for the lads. Obviously, it's not a do or die game today, but just felt that we didn't pick the right pass, and it also enables me to show the benefits of physicality. Really, you have to be up for the battle, and I thought at times the back 3 looked quite good, although there were times where we need to miss a pass out. And that's again a good educational thing, but the middle centre half could have maybe hit the wide man as opposed to taking another pass. So the ball speed. But there was certain things I liked. Like obviously I thought David done really well, and we had in possession of the ball we had 1-6 and 2-8, but then Tom had a freer role, so it's very difficult. So I thought their actual Aussies and David's work rate was pretty phenomenal. I know it might not have looked it, but it was, because they were covering all angles. And generally speaking, I thought we defended pretty well. Defended the set piece as well, although it was a free kick that went in, ironically. But in open play, I thought we defended well, and we tried obviously to press, and a couple of times they got out. I mean, very good play from them. So there's no idiots in football. But those were things I liked. I like the fact that like I said, everyone's now got their time in. So from our point of view, it sort of feels not the end of pre-season, but we've done everything we wanted to do. We ticked all the boxes for the physicality, and now we can pick an aggressive team to go out and play Wednesday.
In terms of the dynamic of pre-season, then, how does next week look, and how do things start to turn the other way in terms of really focusing on the start of the season and the opener at Blackburn?
Yeah, well, it does change quite a lot after I watch the game back first and do the meeting with the lads on Monday. And as we're an open group, we'll discuss things that the coaches didn't like. We'll probably discuss things the players don't like. So we'll get that all focused in on Monday, and then we start preparing for Barnsley like we would a proper league game, so to speak, and then pick a team in a shape that we think will win. You sometimes pick shapes like for example today I put Tomo. I mean, I thought Tomo was excellent, but put Tomo on at wing back, put Callum in one. Callum isn't really going to play as a left-sided centre half, but you do that just so everyone gets minutes. Whereas the next 2 games, look, you've had your chance to try and win your shirt, so unlucky. Now you pick the team, or a team and give them a real chance to stamp down. So it will all sort of start coming down now. Like, in fairness, we've trained all week. The lads aren't exactly fresh for today's game, but as I always say, the pre-season games are like an extension of a training session, whereas the next 2 are more like proper match prep. So hopefully we can get a positive result.
And just in terms of two players who got their first minutes pre-season, Conor Washington, Joe Ward, good to see them finally back out there. So I guess it's been frustrating for them having to see the lads building their match minutes up and they've not been able to.
Yeah, it's been difficult for them. It's never easy. I mean, if you get injured in pre-season, it's doubly as bad really, because you're missing you are missing 2-3 sessions a day, and the lads get all their miles in their legs then. So that is great to see both of them back. Both were rusty, obviously. And even at the end, a couple of times, a couple of stray passes, Wash might have got a goal. So, yeah, good to get them all back in that respect. And hopefully, I think Dave, Sonny and Tyrese join back in on Monday as well. So we should have a full echelon of players to work with.